Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers. So, we are going to be starting a brand new series on Europa. So, let's see here. Let's go to New World. I've done Mars already, so I don't really want to do Mars. I want something a little bit more challenging, especially with the new terrain update. And it's been a minute since I've actually played Europa, so I do want to start on Europa. Now, there are 5 different areas where you can start. The icy basin, the large flat pan of an icy basin makes sense. A narrow channel flanked by mountains, broad pass running through steep ranges, a mountainous region at high altitude, or an isolated valley ringed by jagged peaks. So I think what I might do, because technically you can visit in all these areas regardless, and with like the deep mining outposts and stuff, I mean, you're gonna kind of visit the entire map anyway. So I think what we'll do. Flanked by mountains. Oops. Let's do. Is it Tyree Valley? Tyree Valley? I don't know. But we're gonna do this one. Let's see here. So comparing this to Mars, or not Mars, but the Moon. So the Moon, 17% of Earth, where Europa is 13. So there's not a huge difference. Snowstorms, solar storms. So we have snowstorms instead of solar storms. And then this is going to be the main difference here. On the Moon, the sun gives off quite a bit of power, where on Europa it barely gives off any sort of power for solar. The other thing is Europa is extremely cold and frigid, so that's going to be another challenge, but it's full of oxygen, so there's that. So yeah, let's do this one right here. And then we are going to be doing Stationeer difficulty too to give us a little bit more of a challenge. I could do normal, but I feel like it's almost too easy because our moon playthrough is pretty lax right now. There's not really a whole lot of things that I guess can be a threat to us. Where on Stationeer difficulty, like you have to work on your survival systems a lot more. So Stationeer difficulty, and then we are going to be doing brutal, and then let's do 6 Europa. Alrighty. Let's see here. Everything looks good. Let's start. So I'm going to have to try to get a base up and running as soon as I can because our water's going to run out pretty quick. Okay. Alright, let's turn our light off and let's bump our pressure all the way down again to conserve oxygen. And there we go. Okay. So we'll put the duct tape back and... Dang, this place looks cool. Yeah, this looks a lot... I mean, the old maps are kind of nostalgic, but like, this new terrain looks pretty epic. Okay, so I need to figure out where I want to start building our base. Let's just put this right here for now. Probably on this plateau right here would be a pretty decent spot. Okay, so let's see. This area is pretty flat. I guess I could do it right here. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I'm gonna build kind of our standard starter base for right now. It is gonna be slightly different, but... And then, because... Okay, I think that's pretty good to start with. So now I need sheets. So this is where our arc furnace is going to go, right there. So arc furnace, and then all of these are going to be welded all the way up since all of this needs to be airtight. Oops. And then I'm going to have to work on getting power as soon as possible. Like I said, on this map, I mean, you could do solar, but you're not going to get hardly anything from it. So I'm not even going to waste my energy on solar. So I'm going to focus on wind power. I could also do, I guess, coal power too, but I don't want to have to try to maintain my generator. So we're going to go wind. Alright. So that looks good there. Let's grab these guys. So we have your standard power box or hybrid power package, and then your production. So let's see here. And then I'm gonna have to go out and mine some resources here too. And then if I remember correctly, yeah, the other two is just the solar panel. Which, like I said, we're not going to use a solar panel here, so... Alright, so let's hook this up since it is already generating some power here for us. And we're going to bring it down here. Gosh, dang it. There we go. Alright, so let's hook up our base here. So we're going to do this, that, and then we're going to have a active vent here, some typical airlock, at least the airlocks that I tend to do. Perfect, and then this is going to extend out this way, and then our arc furnace is going to be up here. Oops. There we go. Okay. So let's get the arc furnace hooked up really quick. Alright, and then I need to go out on a mining trip now too. So let's swap these out so my tool belt, so all the ores will go into my tool belt. And it's a good thing there's resources everywhere. We don't have a whole lot of daytime left either, which is another bad thing about Europa. It's so far away from the sun that days don't last very long. Alright. I think what I'm going to try to shoot for is, I'm going to shoot for the heavy mining drill, just because that does make mining go so much faster. Plus it feels like a milestone once you actually hit it. But yeah, if I can speed up the mining process, I don't have to spend quite as long outside, and I can focus on building a little bit more. Alright, and that's probably enough iron for right now. What I might end up doing is placing flags near each of my mining areas, just so I can make sure I get all the ores in one area before I move on to another. Alright, so we're going to go all the way over here because there's a bunch of gold. And then we're going to leave this area exposed. I don't really need a whole lot of gold to start out with. Let's see, if I can find some silicon and copper, that would be ideal. Alright, let's put this away while I'm looking so it doesn't waste our power. Hey, there's copper right there. Perfect. Alright, and then I am going to have to use my light a little bit here so I can actually see. Plus, the first couple of episodes of my Moon series, it was extremely dark, which I had issues seeing, so I know you guys had some severe issues seeing what I was doing, so we're gonna try to remedy that as much as I can. I don't really need a whole lot of copper to start out with, but copper's always nice to have, especially when you need a bunch of cables. Alright, so we'll leave this part exposed. And then our base is that way, so let's see if I can find some silicon. There's more copper, volatiles, oxide, and there's some right here. So how I do my typical bases is I'll need 7 windows, or 7 glass, which is just 14 silicon, so it's not a whole lot, which I technically already have that. I always like to get a little bit more just in case. So what we're going to do is keep this part exposed so I know where it is. Alright, perfect. So let's head home. Jupiter looks so freaking cool. There's our base. Alrighty. It doesn't look like we're generating any power right now, but that's okay. Turn you on, throw you in there, and we'll do that. So let's grab our active vent, which we'll just do this for right now. Alright, so let's hook up the autolathe. Alright, nice. Grab our wire cutters, grab our coil. I like to do all the straight pieces first, and just makes hooking these up so much easier. Alright, and that leaves us with 1 cable. Sweet, so are you almost done? I know iron smelts really fast. Yep, there it is. Alright, and then let's do some copper. We're going to throw this in here and start working on the walls. And then I also need to hook up our airlock. I am going to, I think I know what I'm going to do, because we won't have access to passive vents. So I'm probably going to have to blow our pipes to create kind of a temporary passive vent until I can get the pipe bender going. Alright, so I don't want the walls on the inside because I want to be able to place our frames, because I'm going to stack our printers. So we'll do this. There we go. And then I need 1 more iron sheet. Actually, technically I need 3 more because I need the doors too. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm not going to do inside walls, at least not right now, because I want to double stack our printers and have to place a frame inside the double stack, and I don't want to have to take my wall down, deconstruct it, place the frame, and then, you know, reconstruct the wall after the fact. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do some silicon. Alright, so let's do doors. So I need 2 doors. And we're just going to do manual doors for right now, and then I'll upgrade everything after we kind of get an established base. That's dropping fairly quick, which is kind of concerning. Okay, so alright, our power is actually holding pretty good. Grab you, grab our welder. There we go. Alright, so then until I can get the pipe bender up and running, we are going to have to kind of deconstruct or activate and swap it out. That's going to be kind of annoying, but that's okay. Alright, you are charging, so that's good. And you're almost done. And then I just need to smelt some gold, and then I can work on the electronics printer, which I'm probably going to have to put our large battery in here for the electronics printer. Alright, so 9, so I just need 2 gold. Come on, there we go. Alright, we'll turn you off for right now at least. Throw you in here, and then... yeah, alright, let's see here. Electronics printer. Swap recipes. Yeah, that's draining. Alright, so I'm going to do this. And then I don't really want to have to turn my light off, but I might actually need to.
Power low.
Yep, I know, power's low. Yeah, once the electronics printer's made, then I'll make everything airtight, and then I'll turn this into a breathable habitat, which essentially, it's already pure oxygen. I just have to increase the temperature. Alright, you're getting close. I'm slowly watching my life support battery drain. That's not good. Let's see, is there anything else I can do? Let's grab these. Start taking everything inside while I'm waiting. Let's put everything right here for right now. Ooh, and then I have stuff in here too, don't I? Yeah, some of these, like, so-called harder planets are actually, in some ways, a lot easier in comparison to, like, say, the moon, just because they have atmospheres. Like, they have gases and stuff that you can use to your benefit. Like, Europa is just cold, but it has, like, so much oxygen that you can use. Alright, 83%. My life support's at 18%. Let's see, and this is... yeah, that one's fine. Alright, we're almost there. And then I'm going to have to make 2 iron sheets, 2 plastic sheets, and then a bunch of cable. Which I'm probably going to have to smelt some more copper.
Power critical.
I am. Yep, power critical. Let's swap these out. We're going to turn you off so you can start charging. Let me guess, you're not even moving. Nope, that's not good. Okay, well, I need frames, which I have on me. There we go. Okay, and then let's do... oh. You're slowly moving. Oh. And now you're draining. Wait. Oh, that's why. Alright, I need 2 iron sheets. And then I need 2 plastic sheets. Turn you off really quick. Let you charge up for a minute. Alright, now I need cable. Alright, let's do... so, cable takes forever to get made in the freaking autolathe. Hey, we're still charging. That's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, and then I think my first goal is going to be to get as many wind turbines as I can. So I can, based on how I do my wind turbines, I can fit 8 right here. And then I can place a couple more frames right here, and then so we can have a total of 12 wind turbines up there. Oops, alright, and then I can grab you, weld you up, grab the screwdriver, and perfect. Okay, so let's hook this up. Now the way I do this, I could conserve a bunch of cable by just like hooking it up right here, but I don't want to block the control panel, which is why I do it like this. And we are still charging, that's fantastic. All right, I just need 2 more, which is going to be 3 more because I don't like to have half a piece of copper in there. There we are. Okay. It's always one cable that I have left over. Alrighty, so let's see here. What do I need for wind turbines? Upright wind turbine, you need 10 iron, 10 copper, and 5 gold. Okay, so I have enough to make 1 wind turbine. Alright, so yeah, let's smelt the gold we have in here really quick. And then I can probably go out on another mining run, although I don't really need to at the moment. I need to get the pipe bender up and running. Let's see. What I'm going to do first of all... Ooh, I need pipes, don't I?
Hydration
Yes,
critical.
I know. Yeah, so this is going to be our temporary passive vent right there. So I'm going to have to blow that pipe. So we're going to start this. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we got all the gold smelted, so that's good. Oh, crap.
Power
Oh,
low.
perfect. Probably could have done a little bit more in there, but that's fine. Alright, let's get some more pipes being made. Alright, that's about to blow. Perfect. Kind of a temporary passive vent. Alright, so let's do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to have to deconstruct this, put this over here, and start you. Oh, that's going to blow fast. Alright, so let's close this. I do need to make some windows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, perfect. So this is airtight. So what I'm going to do to heat this up is I'm going to a bunch of road flares. We're going to do all 20. Alright, this is going to be a little bit laggy, but it should... Oh yeah, that temperature is rising fast, so that's good. I'm just hoping it rises fast enough before I have to remove my helmet. I guess what I could technically do let's do this. Let's grab some more road flares and put them in here with me. Oh yeah, that's increasing so much faster. It's so bright. I do not need this. My light on. Everything's just so red right now. There we go. That'll increase the temperature a lot faster for me. That's going to increase to the point where I'm going to have to eat and drink water really fast. Alright, we are in temperature. Let's drink some water really quick before it gets too hot.
Temperature high.
Yep, temperature's high, I know. Alright, there we go. Nice, we're at 50 degrees Celsius. Alright, perfect. And that's almost fully charged, so that's good too. Alright, so let's do this. Let's head outside. So we're going to throw all of these in here. There we go. Perfect. Well, that worked out pretty good. Alright, so let's throw some copper in here. Or not copper, but iron. And then I'm going to have to do some copper as well. I have enough gold for one wind turbine, so let's go out and smelt some, or not smelt, but mine some gold here pretty really quick. Yeah, so that was her iron mine. Let's see, our gold mine was up here. There's gold. So if I need 8, that's what, 40 gold worth? Oh, look at all this gold right here. This is great. Well, that's technically enough gold, so let's head back. Looks like the flares are done, so I wonder what that temperature got up to. As long as it's above 0, that's all I need. Just so I can open my helmet in there without overheating or freezing. Oh, it looks like the battery's fully charged too. That's fantastic. Alright, so we have iron. Let's smelt some copper. Yeah, I don't think I have any copper left over. Alright. So I'm going to smelt 10 at first, just so I can start working on another wind turbine. 2. It's getting dark. Gosh dang it. Alright, so we'll turn you off, turn you back on. Grab this, and we will do this. Yeah, I'm going to get the pipe bender up and running as quickly as I can here. Oh, we're at 13 degrees. Means I can open up my helmet, turn my suit off, and conserve our resources. Alright, so let's throw this stuff in here. Oh, all the golden stuff's in here. I was like, where's all my resources at? Alright, so you're fine. So let's do upright wind turbine and make. Then once you're done, I need you to make a bunch of cable coil for me. I'm just hoping that's dropping fairly fast. I might have to swap out my battery. I don't really want to have to do that, but yep, I'm gonna have to. Okay, so it is kind of hard to see. Yeah, so once I get another wind turbine, like our power output's gonna double. Or I guess our power input's gonna double, which is gonna be nice. And then as I keep making more and more, I can start making some large batteries, which I need steel for large batteries, so I'm gonna have to make a furnace here pretty soon too. Alright, perfect. Now let's make a bunch of cable. Alright. Swap you back out. Grab you, grab all of this, and let's head outside again. Yeah, let's do this. Turn our suit on, close our helmet, and there we go. We have 100 kPa of oxygen. That's awesome. Oh, heck yeah. And we have doubled our power. Alright, so there's the rest of the copper. Now I do need a bunch more gold here too, so we're gonna just smelt all the gold we have. And those things are moving. Let's see, let's get another 5 gold smelted really quick so then I can start working on another wind turbine. As long as our battery's charging, that's all that matters, and it looks like it is, so that's great. Except you guys are starting to slow down, that's not great. Alright, and I just need one more smelt. There we go. Let's turn you off, turn you back on, smelt you, and it's another wind turbine. I mean, it's slightly tedious having to like swap the active vents around, but it could be worse, I suppose.
Oxygen low.
Yeah, I know. Alright, and then I don't have any oh, never mind. I have copper on me. I'm dumb. If I turn you... Oh, crap. No. I did a thing. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I need to go ahead and restart this. Oh, that's another 5. Oh, heck yeah. I guess that did kind of work out, didn't it?
Oxygen low.
Alright, so I can make 2 wind turbines. So essentially that's going to double our current setup. So that's dropping fast too. Alright. I'm not going to have enough power, am I?
Power
Alright,
critical.
so we're going to do this. Let's swap out the angle grinder battery. Just because I'm not using the angle grinder quite as much. And then I'm going to have to make some more cable here too, so that should be fine. But yeah, once I get these other two hooked up, this battery should start charging quite fast. Right, so there's one. Let's swap the recipe over to normal cable. And then yeah, once I start getting a decent supply of power, I'm going to go out on another mining run. I need a bunch of iron, some copper, and then probably some more gold too. Hey, our battery's actually charging. Oh, that's fantastic. Here, I'm going to do 10 ingots worth of copper. Or 10 ingots worth of coil, I meant to say. Alright, 6 more. Yeah, and you're almost completely... That's not good. Oops. Please start charging. I think... Uh-oh. You're not... You are charging it. I think you're charging. I can't tell. It says it's charging. Well, alright. We will swap you out, put you there, turn our suit on.
Power low.
Yep, I know. Power's low. Alright. Another wind turbine. And then we're going to have another cable right here going to these back ones once I get those up and running. Gosh dang it. I hook them up and just no wind. All the gold is good, so let's turn you off. There we go. We got some wind. Alright, so I think what I'm going to work on next is the pipe bender. Because I need to get the furnace up and running. I'm going to make another active vent for obvious reasons. Now let's swap these out
Power
for a minute.
critical.
Get this battery charged up. Oh yeah, that's charging up fast. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, that's great. Let's see. What do I need for the pipe bender? I have everything. And I can only make one pipe bender, so... Oh, that's charging too. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I need to go out and mine. But at the same time, well, yeah, let's go on a quick mining trip. I'm just gonna have to be very careful because I have a small battery for my life support. So I need iron, copper, mainly just iron and copper. I'll grab a little bit of gold if I have time, but I need iron and copper more than anything else. So let's turn our light off while I'm actually looking for the resources, which there's iron in here.
Power low.
Yep, I know. I think these are two separate iron deposits. They're just right next to each other. Alright, that's probably enough iron for right now, so let's turn our light off. And then there's another copper deposit up this way that I found earlier. Yeah, right where that hole is. Our battery's actually doing pretty decently. I'm gonna have to go, like, explore. Like, the old Europa maps, I mean, they were cool looking, but this one makes me want to actually, like... Oh, no, this isn't copper. This is silicon. I don't need that. Well, I mean, I do, but not right now. I think this one's copper. I know I left it exposed so I could find it. Yeah. Let's see. I don't need a whole lot, but I'm going to try to grab as much as I can. I just have to be careful because my battery's dropping. Alright, and there's coal over here as well. So I think that's all the copper, so let's head back. And I'm going to turn my light off to conserve power. And those wind turbines are moving, which is good. Hey, we have sunlight. Yay. Now I can actually see better. Come on, wind turbines. I need you. I need you bad. Alright, so let's throw some iron in here.
Power critical.
Yep, I know.
Oxygen low.
Alright, heck yeah. Let's do this. Alright, that is charging. You know what I could do? Oh, I'm completely out of copper, aren't I? Darn. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Alright, so the pipe bender's gonna be right there. Let's do some sheets here for a minute. Oh, I need iron too, so I need everything. Well, at least everything's charging. Swap you out. And I can actually turn this light on. Okay, so let's head back out here. Because I need copper. Alright, so let's throw some copper in here. Iron. So I don't need a whole lot of copper. I needed copper for cable, and I just realized I have cable on me. Wow. I'm gonna need... Yeah, we'll just let you smelt. Or... Because I have gold... Yeah, we'll smelt 10 copper, because I want to make an active vent, too. There we go. Alright. There we go. And let's get some plastic sheets. Should be all I need. Let's get rid of you guys. Perfect. Alright, so this is going to heat up our base a little bit.
Temperature high.
Yep, I know.
Toxin detected.
It's fine. We're good. As long as it's not for too long. Sweet. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, because I don't want anything to happen to the glass or these things to glitch through here, we are going to... No, we'll do it here just to be on the safe side. I don't want something to happen to our base. So I'm going to make 2 chutes. We're going to do something like this, and then I'll have another chute right here. There we go. Oops, let's get you out of there. And let's make an active vent, so I can stop switching between those two. Not send, vent. There we go. And then I can also get an atmospheric or a filtration unit too, which I'm going to do that one slightly different than how I normally do it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the filtration... Because this is where I would normally put it. But with this right here, I could put it right here, I suppose. What if I put it along the wall here? Alright, we are charging, so that's amazing. Okay, so I think what I want to start working on next, because I'm going to have to start worrying about oxygen here pretty soon, is what do I need for a filtration unit? I need copper. I'm making copper. Alright, yeah, let's head outside since I can do that now without having to swap between... Okay. Perfect. Let's do another thing of iron. Yeah, and I want to get another 4 wind turbines too. Yeah, it's crazy how much you take for granted everything once you get it built, because it's so easy. Like, it makes you appreciate the simple things more. It's like, yeah, swapping, one active vent between 2 pipes is doable, but not having to do that's even better. Atmospherics. Yeah, so I just need one of these for right now. You are dropping, aren't you? So, yeah, after this is made, we're going to start working on some more wind turbines, just so I can keep my power levels up. And then I do want to get the furnace up and running too. Perfect. Okay, let's eject these guys. So, I could do it right here. But if I'm going to place a stacker right here like I typically do... Actually, that's not bad. Run the cable behind. Yeah, let's do that. Gosh dang it, why did I put it in there? I meant to put it in the electronics printer. Alright, you are generating power, so that's good. Let's... What the heck was that?
Power low.
I mean... To be fair...
Hydration critical.
Oh, crap. Ah! Wait, where's our water? Yeah, to be fair, I didn't, have the pipe bender when I made our airlock, so I just had a blower pipe. Which actually worked pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to be able to make, well, 2 of these, but two's better than not 2. Let's see. Okay, so you are charging, so let's head outside for a minute. There's your iron. Let's throw some copper in here, and then I should be able to make at least another one. And then I'm only 5 copper short. That's okay. Which, for with that extra 5 copper, I guess what I could do is make some more cable. But yeah, now that I have some iron, I can replace our blown pipes with actual passive vents. There we are. Sweet. While I'm out here, let's smelt some more iron. And then I have to be careful because I'm not... See, we're on day 2. I think the first storm on any planet's like day 8 or something.
Power critical.
Power's fine. Actually, power's not fine. Are you charging? I think you're charging. I can't tell if you're charging. Let's swap these out. It's trying to charge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Power critical.
Alright, now it's charging. Okay. I do need some... Actually, I need to work on our power before I do anything else. Alright, you are charging. That's good. Okay. Let's make some cable here. Do I have enough power for cable? Not really. Alright, let's turn you off for a minute. Let's get you to charge up for a sec. Sweet. Alright, there we are. Alright, that's actually charging fairly fast, so we should be good. Actually, before I do anything, we're turning this off. There we go. Yeah, I have the arc furnace turned on, but that's okay. Alright. So then we'll do one here, one here. Boom. Alright, that should generate quite a bit of power, and then I just need 2 more to fill that up. And then I need some more iron frames, too. Wow, that battery's full. Alright, since that's full, we're swapping you out, and we're just gonna let you charge. Okay, so let's do... I have iron in here, so I want to make some pipe. Just normal pipe. Bring some more water since I have some. There we are. Alright, we'll see if that's enough. I believe I need... Is it cable? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I am going to need a couple of well, I need more than a couple pass events. We'll do pass event here and here. And then this will go up. Wow, 8 was perfect. Utility. So I need one of you. Oh, that's charging up nicely. There we go. So I need 4 of these. I guess I could have merged those, but that's fine. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Let's eject you right now just for the time being. We'll put you out there. Okay, so now I need to hook cable up here, so yeah, let's make some more cable. And yeah, that's charging up nicely. I'm fine for oxygen right now, but I just want to get it all set up just so I have it when I need it. So yeah, we're going to do... I just need 1 oxygen filter. Think I have enough cable. Sweet.
Power
Alright, so
low.
let's swap these out, because that'll charge up really freaking fast. Alright, let's head outside. There we go, that looks way better. Okay, so... probably just... yeah, because if I put stackers right here... I guess I could just... we'll just go along the outside. Because I want to put a suit storage too, because I don't want our hygiene levels to get out of hand. So I think what we're going to do is we'll have it go like that. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, it's already daytime. That's nice. Since I'm out here and everything's going fairly well, let's go out and start mining some more. So I need probably copper and gold. Society of Broken Pipes will remember that. They'll get over it. I'll put a plaque. Actually, that'd be kind of funny. Maybe what I'll do is I'll break a pipe and put a plaque under it for the Society of Broken Pipes. Did I grab all of the copper out of this mine right here? I think I did. Alright, well, let's see if I can find some more copper. There's silver, which I will need silver. Although I would like copper a little bit more if I could find it. There's lead right there. Wait, what are you guys? Oh, iron and copper. Alright, I'm gonna mine this whole thing out. Just so I don't have to try to come back and remember where this was. No, and I'm still gonna do our moon playthrough. But I was kind of itching to start another planet. Let's see. So much copper in here. Although I think that's it. I don't really need iron right now, but I guess I could grab this. Oh god, I can turn my light off. That's really bright. It's really bright in some areas and not in other areas. Like, I wish they would work on the lighting a little bit more, but I thought I read a thing from the developer that said they like the way the lighting is for some reason. So I'm not really expecting it to change, but it does make it kind of hard to see. Alright, well, let's turn our light off since now I can sort of see. Because realistically, like, if you were this close to Jupiter and the sun was shining on it, like, it would reflect the light back. So, like, this area would be fairly lit up both night and day. Society of Broken Pipe stands for. Yeah. No, I actually kind of want to do that because, yeah, our broken pipes, they're what kept us alive. Alright, so let's throw some copper in here. We'll do that. And then let's head back inside because I do have another 50 iron on me too. So we have plenty of iron. So far from the sun, it would be constant dusk lighting. Yeah, but it'd be lighter than it normally is. I mean, anything's better
Oxygen low.
than what this is. Actually, no, we'll just keep you. I need a locker so I can put all my stuff in. Let's see. We'll just throw you in here. So, oh, I need to actually hook this up. Sweet. So our oxygen is technically ready.
Air tank critical.
Heck yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. need to be careful because if this blows, we're screwed. Heck yeah, look at that. Full oxygen. That's amazing. Okay, so now that we're out of imminent danger, I can start focusing on a couple of other things now. So yeah, I think what I want to try to start working on is I do need to build the furnace because I want to start getting steel as well. Because I do want to build the heavy mining drill because that'll make mining go so much faster. All right, and then I also need to make some more frames. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need what, 8 more frames? Let's see. I have iron in here, iron in here, and then I have iron on me too. The gold we're just gonna put right there for now. So yeah, I need 6 more steel, iron frames. And then 8 more iron sheets. Oh, now you're draining power? Alright, 1 more. And I'm glad I swapped that out when I did. Alright, so I need 8 iron sheets. There we go. Okay. Well, I already replaced all the broken pipes I have, so yeah, I'll make like a little memorial or something for it. We'll break a pipe and then I'll put a sign for the Society of Broken Pipes. I think that would be fun. I mean, you're not losing power, you are gaining power now, so okay. Turn you off and oh, that's coming from outside. I was like, what is that? Sweet. And then before I forget, what I do need to do is I need a mount for our for this guy because I don't want this to get destroyed because I can use that. All right, and then I can get another, technically another 6. Put you there. So just a single weld on both of these. Actually, a single weld on all the frames I just placed. Because these ones don't need to be airtight. Heck yeah, look at that. Base is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this thing. Which, this is not going to generate
Power low.
any sort of power at all, especially not on this planet, so... Actually, what we'll do is we'll just put all the stuff I'm not using in here for right now. There we go. Wait, I have an extra... Oh, I do. There we are. Sweet. Yeah, so now I want to start working on the furnace. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna go mining at some point. I mainly just need gold because I need 6 more So I need at least 30 gold, and then I have enough iron and copper to make 6 more wind turbines. The only thing I need to be careful of is if a storm hits, having too much power where it blows my cables. I guess what I could do, I could put a fuse in there so the fuse breaks over the cable. I have iron. Let's do another thing of copper. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. I need a furnace, so let's start working on that really quick.
Power critical.
That thing's almost full 100% charge. That's great. Yeah, so my goal is to get the furnace running, get our first batch of steel, and then I'm gonna make a couple large. Well, I'll probably have large batteries for everything. Being honestly, not that these small batteries are bad, but the large batteries do hold quite a bit more. Okay, so we have oxygen set up, pipe bender, electronics printer, the auto lathe. So I think what I'll probably do, because typically I throw our stationary batteries outside, but because the European atmosphere will drain our batteries because of how cold it is, I think I will do a
Power
battery
low.
inside. So I'll probably do our batteries right here. Then I can double stack them. Oh, now you're charging? You gotta make up your mind, man. There. Now that's charging too. Okay. Alright, you're almost there. Sweet. But yeah, I do need... Oh, there's silicone right there. Or silicon. Well, I keep saying silicone for some reason. Alright, you're almost done. I kind of have to babysit this battery, which is slightly annoying, but... And then I don't really want to place this out here, because if I have this airlock cycled outside, then it's just going to drain that battery. So all the batteries and stuff I have to have inside. Sweet, okay. And then I need 4 steel sheets. And then I am going to need some pipes. Oops. So let's do this. Actually, how many pipes am I going to need? I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Probably 6 pipes will do. Right, and then let's do well yeah, we'll do 1 passive vent. Then we'll do a pipe valve. I mean, realistically, I probably don't even need a mine oxide. I could probably just use the European atmosphere and some volatiles. Okay, so everything in here is turned off. So if I can find like a stack of coal, some gold and some volatiles, I should be golden. Alright, let's head out. Ooh, copper. Let's throw you right. I never did make the mount, did I? We're on day... Wait, are we on day 3? Yeah, I think we're on day 3. Alright, so furnace. I always like to do the furnaces like this. Sweet, furnace up and running. Let's grab our pipes. Do that. And then we'll do this. Then we'll let some oxygen in there. Sweet, we have a furnace. So now what we're going to do is I need to find some coal and some volatiles. Coal we have right over here. So that's easy. So one stack of coal will give us 200 steel. Because I have more than enough iron on me. There, perfect. And then there's still some more iron in this deposit here too, so that's good. Let's see. I want to find some gold, and then I ran by volatiles a few different times, so I should be able to find it fairly easy. Gold. Hey, we have gold. And then, yeah, once I make some large batteries, then I'm going to focus on getting the heavy mining drill. Because once I get the heavy mining drill, then I can start mining a lot faster. And we can start expanding our base then, too. I might have to close my window. It's really windy outside, and stuff keeps banging around out there. This gold just keeps going. Alright, our gold is mined. Sweet. Now I need volatiles. Actually, where am I? Oh, base is over there. Looks like we have a couple volatiles right here. So, let's do that. I'm gonna see how much I can actually get away with. Because there's not a whole lot of... I guess there's, what, 46 kPa of pressure? Alright. Let's head home. That's more than enough. So I'll just have to try to remember that there's a volatile deposit right there. Actually, there's deposits everywhere, but my active deposit that I'm working on is right there. Alright. Look at those wind turbines going. That's great. That's the one thing I like about wind over solar is wind, it can go day or night. You just have to have wind. But solar does generate more power, but it's only during the day. But it is consistent, so there's that. Okay, so what we're going to do is if I close you have 43. So let's just split half even, see what happens. Okay, that's actually pretty hot. Okay, let's start throwing this in here then. Has to be over 900. Which actually, we might... Uh-oh. No, it's too low. So, more volatiles? Hey, that worked. And then, just so my pipes don't blow, let's... Actually, I can smelt all this right now. This makes it easy. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so then... Essentially, so our pipes don't blow, we're just going to vent this out. Sweet. I need to make a mount before I forget.
Oxygen low.
Alright, heck yeah, that was awesome. Let's throw everything in here for right now, just so I can not have stuff everywhere. We can merge everything. Okay, perfect. So let's do a mount. And then since I have steel, I can officially make another large battery. Alright, so we'll put this outside. That's draining. I think it's iron, or not iron, but copper, gold, and steel for the large battery, which makes sense. Yeah. And then what I can do is I can actually hook this thing up. I can do that. And then I'll put our small batteries in here. Wait a minute. Oh, did you not actually get made? Gosh dang it. No, it didn't actually get made. It's because I got that power right there. Well, those wind turbines are moving fairly fast. Oh, now it's charging. Yeah, this is actually holding pretty good, but we're gonna do this. And then that can go in here. Heck yeah. We've got power. And then realistically, I could also make a stationary battery. Because I have everything I need for it. But I do want to focus on the heavy mining drill now, which means I need a tool manufacturer. So, to make that, 20 iron and 10 copper. I got plenty of both. Alright. Uh-oh. You are draining power. Actually, you know what I should do? I should get lights in here. Maybe I'll do that once my power is a little bit more stable than what it currently is. Granted, it is fairly stable right now. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. Yeah, well, let's do that. So, okay, I have some cable on me. So I'll probably put a light here and a light here. So let's do this. Alright, all my copper's in there. Gosh dang it. Well, I guess I could always go out on another mining run, but I don't really need to. I have all my stuff in here. I'm just waiting for this tool manufactory to get made. I guess what I can do is I can put the container mount out just so I don't forget it. Um, that looks like a good spot. Gosh dang it. There we are. And then the wrench, and wrench that in place. Oh, you know what I need? I need floors. Yeah, I need floors. I also need a locker. I need a lot of things. I also need to expand our base, too. Hey, it's made. Station battery and your portable generator. I could do a portable generator. That wouldn't be too bad. Oops, I need that. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna expand our base, so I need iron frames regardless, so I don't feel bad about making an iron frame really quick. Oh yeah, that's nice. So let's turn you off. Let's make a frame right there. Let's swap our battery out since this is more charged. And let's do... Perfect. Okay, so now we need cable sheets and plastic sheets. I did brutal start. Yeah. So I don't really have much of anything right now. I mean, I actually have quite a bit for starting out with almost nothing. Granted, you start out with just enough to get everything built. It's just mainly what you do in the very beginning that determines whether or not you're gonna live or die. Yeah, I have a bad habit of like challenging myself. So like I'll do a brutal start, and then if I do like a normal start, it just seems too easy. Like I just need that extra challenge. There we go, that works. So I need light there, light there. And then I'm gonna I need more cable regardless because I'm gonna have to hook all this up.
Temperature high. Toxin detected.
It's fine.
Hydration critical.
Alright, well, that's not fine. I need hydration. Alright, that should be enough. So with this one, I can just do this. Perfect. Alright, everything's hooked up. Water, 5%. Yay. I'm not sure where to place everything. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to expand the base and I'll put a locker right here. So it's going to look fairly similar to how my typical starter bases look, but it makes it a lot easier because I already know what to do. I need more water. That's what I was looking for. There we are. And we've got some water. Sweet. Okay, so this battery is almost fully charged, so we'll just do that. And then I need to go out on a couple mining runs. So I am going to need. I already have steel, so I need a little bit of everything else, which would be up to your ores. Oops. Yeah, I need Constantin, Invar, Electrum, and solder. And I've done this enough where I know exactly how much of each one I need. So we are going to head outside. Actually, let's see. Oh, yeah, we're going to swap these batteries out before I do that. There we go. All right. Everything should be good. Let's go. Sweet. Ore backpacks. Yeah, I'll probably get an ore backpack. I don't actually wear the ore backpack. I just transfer the ore into my ore backpack. Gosh dang it, I didn't make floors. That's fine. Alright, so I need 2 stacks of iron, 2 stacks of nickel, stack of copper, stack of lead, stack of gold, and a stack of silver. Maybe I can get enough out of this deposit right here. That would be great. Oh yeah. Yeah, more than enough out of this deposit. That's fantastic. Sweet. Okay, and this deposit's spent except for the coal that's right there. So now I need some nickel, which I don't think I've seen nickel yet. Which is slightly concerning. There was lead over here somewhere. I remember seeing the lead. There's coal. Ooh, water. I do need silver. So stack of silver. Alright, so thankfully silver is easy to mine because you get so much from it. Sweet, alright, so stack of silver. So I think what I'm going to do, we'll do this. Let's see, this we're just going to put in our jumpsuit for right now, so now I can do that. Okay, perfect. So now I need some copper. Oh, there's copper right here. That's convenient. Alright, so, and there's a copper deposit right there, so I need to remember where this is. Oh, there's a bunch of copper down here. Okay, that's good to know. Now I need, oh, there's a bunch of silver and gold here. Oh, I need gold too, don't I? So I need a stack of gold. Alright, so the gold is mixed in with the silver. I don't really need, well, actually, maybe I'll grab a little bit more silver because I want to make the suit storage, which I think requires silver, if I remember right. There, that should be enough. Oh god, there's so much silver everywhere over here. Alright, and that is all the gold I need, so I just have to remember that there's a deposit right there. Alright, so now I need lead and 2 nickel. Which I did see lead. It was just, yeah, right here. This is what I saw. And then, yeah, I have not found nickel yet. Well, it looks like I grabbed a little bit of oxide, and that's fine. I can always put the oxide in the furnace, too. That's no big deal. Sweet. Alright, now I need 2 stacks of nickel. Which, yeah, I have not seen nickel yet. So I might wait until daytime hits, just so it'll be a little bit easier to see in the distance. Watch there be nickel right next to me. That's how it's going to be, too. Ooh, look at those wind turbines just going. I love that. That looks so good. Look at our base. You know, I haven't really explored this way much. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, there's copper right next to me. Gosh dang it. There's iron. What are you? Oh, you're iron. I thought that was nickel there for a minute. Coal. More iron. Bunch of coal. Some gold. Yeah, I might just have to wait until the sun rises. I don't want to spend too much time looking for nickel. There's some cobalt, which I'll need at some point. Yeah, well, we're just going to wait till the sun rises. It'll rise here pretty soon. Yeah, because I get 2 stacks of nickel, and then I can just rapidly smelt all the ingots that I need. In the meantime, let's do some silver. Because then I can make a suit storage. Because, yeah, I have a hygiene warning now up here. And I want to kind of not have to deal with their hygiene levels if I don't have to. I think I only need 5. There we go. That's all I need. We'll just do that. And let's head inside. Sweet. Okay, the suit storage, I actually could probably just place that right here. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. What do I need for it? I need iron, copper, and silver. Yeah, there was silver. Let's see, we'll make a suit storage. And then, yeah, I'm just going to put it right behind this thing. And then I guess what I could do is I could do a stationary battery here, too. What do I need for a stationary battery? I need gold, copper, and steel. Or I could do more wind turbines, but yeah, no, let's do this. Stationary battery. Sweet. Suit storage, we'll just do this one for right now. know, now this makes me realize I need lights, which I never did make. And then I need iron. So we'll throw some iron in there. It's kind of hard to see, but because I took my helmet off. Alright, you know what? We're going to do this for right now. At least until I can get lights in here. Which I'll make after the stationary battery. It is lighter out. I kind of want to wait until the sun fully comes out so then I can see in the distance. You know what would be a great idea? And I don't know if they're in the game yet, but like binoculars. Because then you can like view in the distance to see if you can spot ores or whatever. That'd be fun. Okay, almost there. We are gonna swap our batteries out just because it's so much nicer just working with large batteries. It makes everything so much easier. And then yeah, what I want to start doing once I make the heavy mine drill and mining becomes just no issue, I'm gonna start expanding our base, which means I need at least, well, depends on how I want to do it. Because it's all pure oxygen, it's really cold oxygen, but I can deal with the cold part. Sweet. Okay, so you're gonna do that. I need steel sheets now, don't I? Actually, let's make 2 lights really, really quick here. I keep neglecting the lights. Ooh. And it's daytime. Okay. We are going to... Let's hook you up. Let's hook you up. I'm not going to be inside really quick. Yeah, let's head outside and see if I can find some nickel. Because I do need nickel. Okay. Let's turn our light off. I don't really need it on right now. See, like, this would be the perfect spot for binoculars, and there's nickel right there. I told you, right next to my base. Alright, light on. So I need 2 stacks of this. Please tell me there's more. Okay, good. Oh yeah, there's a full-on deposit here. That's great. Okay. Just about there. Sweet. Throw you there, put you back, and I can put you there. Perfect. Yep, and we were actually fairly close to our base, just like I said. That's how it always goes. You spend like, you walk so far looking for the one thing that's always right next to you. It's without fail every time. Okay, so yeah, we'll do constant invar electrum and then solder last, just because how the pressure and temperature goes, it makes it easier. So yeah, 20 MPa to 100 MPa. Sweet. Should be fairly easy. Let's do 5. And then it's copper and nickel is what I need. So we'll do copper We'll do the nickel. Alright, that is increasing. Let's do some more volatiles. I might need some oxide, actually. Good thing there's oxide right here. Alright, there we are. Oh. There we go. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No! Alright, that's good there. Let's see. Invar is iron and nickel. Oh, crap. Gosh dang it. Now that's going to cool this. That's fine. Alright, and then it's 1.2 to 1.5 and 18 to 20. It keeps pushing me. Come on, temperature just needs to drop a little bit.
Hunger caution.
Yep, I'll take care of it. Yes. Sweet. We'll put you here, and then should be Electrum next. Okay, which is silver and gold. Sweet, and then I need 600 to 100, so it's plenty hot, and then a lot less temperature. We're just gonna go up against the wall here, so I don't keep moving. Yeah, daytime does not last very long on Europa. No, I love how each planet just looks completely different now. Looks so good. So 2.4 is what I need to get it to. 3.9. Here we are. 3 down, 1 to go. And this one's low pressure, low temperature, I think. Oh no. Pressure don't matter, it's just temperature. And it needs to be below 550 Kelvin, which this should cool fairly fast. I can let that temperature out a little bit, or let the pressure out just a little bit here. That'll help. And I kind of probably gonna have to sit here and babysit this a little bit, just because if it drops too fast, that's gonna be an issue. Oh, a pollutant. I'm gonna close this door. I don't want pollutant to get in there or whatever. Not that it really matters, but yeah, that's actually dropping fairly fast. I could throw some oxide in there, I suppose, but there we go. Yeah, we're just about there. As long as it's over 1 MPa of pressure, we're fine, which we're at 1.5. 560. And all right, here we go. Sweet. All right, and then I'll let the rest of this out. We have it. We did it. All right. That wasn't too terrible.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Interesting. All right, and then we have lights. I can take our suit off. Look at this. So good. Okay, now what I can do, we're gonna put you right here for now. I do need to do this. Let's see, where's our steel? Steel's right here. The printer mod. Alright, heck yeah. And then I guess what I could do while we're waiting, where's all my iron? Oh crap, it's in here. Let's see, do I have any food? I think this is the water. Yeah, full water. Well, not full water, but some water. Okay. Sweet. Food is good. Water's good. I do need to place some flooring. I also need some steel sheets too. Which maybe what we'll do is let's put our suit on for a minute and we're gonna head outside. I'm gonna quickly smelt some iron.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen's fine. Let's just do this. Preparation for expansion. Yeah, so we'll throw, because I need, what is it? 6, 12, 13? Nah, 14 iron. So yeah, that'll be enough flooring. Sweet. And you're empty. Alright, nice. Suda. Sweet. You're almost done, which is great. So let's make some flooring here. Actually, those 6 wind turbines are working pretty well. I like our base. It's coming along quite nicely. And then last one. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, we're going to turn you off for a minute just so I can conserve. Actually, We're going to do this because it's going to take long to actually build this one too. So, tool printer mod. Make one of you. Alright, now I can do this. So, let's just throw everything right here for right now. Alright, I think we're good. Sweet. And then we have 6 more for the frames outside. Awesome. Looks like our battery is draining. This shouldn't take too terribly long though. So okay, let's. I drank all the water, didn't I? That's okay. Okay, so now what I need to do. This is almost done, but let's head outside. We'll place the I would like to get some more iron, but we're actually really close to being done here. Yeah, so I guess what we can do is head outside really
Waste
quick.
tank caution.
Oops.
Oxygen
There
low.
we go. And then we'll just lay the frames outside while we're waiting for our printer to get made. Or printer mod, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make 2 chutes right here too. We'll make 2 chutes here. We'll make a couple of chutes here. And then once I expand our base, we'll repurpose the chutes, but that's fine. Hey, it's made. Oh, heck yeah, look at that. Alright, so let's eject all of this. Nice. Let's throw you in here. So I need 4 chutes, which I should be able to make 4. Exactly. And these ones will go outside underneath the furnace. Alright, here goes nothing. Heavy mining drill. Nope, nope, nope. I just need 1. I do not need 2. Heck yeah. Look at that. Put you in there. We'll swap you out. Alright, and then we are coming up on the end of the stream, so what we're going to do is we're going to go out on a mining run really quick with our new mining drill and get a bunch of resources, and then I'm going to call the episode here. And it is daytime too. That's perfect timing. Sweet.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, Wisting's fine. At least fine for right now. I'm not too worried about it. Filters are getting well, one filter is getting a little low, which is fine. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do that. Perfect. All right, let's go out on a little mining run. So, when is the next stream for this map? I will put it on my schedule. I'm not going to go too long between streams. Alright, let's see. I want a little bit of everything. Let's see. I don't need you, and I don't need you. Yeah, I try to stream like every other day. Ooh, alright, here's our first victim. It's such a night and day difference, too, from the normal mining drill to this guy. Like, I love this drill. And look at that. It is empty. Well, as empty as I can see. What I need to do is make the sensor lenses too, which I'll make at some point so then I can make sure I get all the ores. So there's iron. Bunch of silver right there. Oh yeah, I don't really need... There's copper over here somewhere, isn't there? I thought I found some. That's gold. I could take some gold. Sweet. I wonder how deep you can actually go with the new terrain system. Oh, there's copper too. You know what? I will take some copper as well. And then, yeah, we're going to call the episode here then. We actually progressed a lot farther than I thought we were gonna. I wasn't really expecting to get the heavy mining drill this episode, actually, but I'm glad we did, because it's going to make expanding our base quite a bit faster. And then I don't really plan on making our European base nearly as big as our moon base. I'm gonna try to build it a little bit differently. Maybe take a little bit more time on it, but should be fun. But yeah, as far as the streams go, I tend to stream every other day. Sometimes it's a little bit more, but I will post it on my schedule what my plan is for not just this map, but the moon base as well, because I want to keep working on that too. But our base is looking quite nice. I do need to make some more wind turbines up top there. My only worry there is once a storm hits, I'm just hoping it doesn't burn our cables out, so I'll probably make a fuse that'll maybe go like right here or something, just in case. But then again, I'll have the stationary battery built, so I can put the fuse. I'll probably just put the fuse like right here, and then yeah, I'll figure something out just so it doesn't break, or I just make heavy cable. So that's the other solution. But yeah, I want to make 6 more wind turbines, so that'll essentially max out the available space on top of our roof here. And then I want to slowly start expanding our base. So I'm going to start with just a single block expansion first, and then we'll just slowly go from there as I need more and more room. So, and then I'll try to figure out exactly how I want to build the base. I know I don't want it nearly as big as the moon base, but I do want to kind of break it up into rooms similar, but it's going to be a little bit different. So I'm excited to see how it actually turns out. But on that note, I'm going to call the episode here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later.